second already.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
On second down, Montgomery. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face a third down.
We play these motherfuckers too.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams.
Oh, hold on to the fucking ball,
Some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Taken in at the 22. A very good return there.
I don't even know that man. He don't exist. Who is that?
Go on offense here with the 1st and 10.
Who the fuck is Natson?
1st and 10 at their own 43.
That's just a Natson, nigga.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And nothing doing on his first run.
That's what he do, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They need to put him in linebacker.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Here's Goff now on second down. And
bro,
loose.
He needs to play like linebacker or something because he cannot cover.
When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road.
Matter of fact, don't be no dick neither. Oh shit. Terrific. Bro, we got 3 fucking rookies on our team. We still got Jake Camaro on our team? For what? I'm surprised we didn't cut the young fella. I'm ready, bro.
Absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there.
This ain't the league now. Remember that.
Motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming,
you knew I was going to get my Valdez stamp on.
And forces 4th down. The Packers offense now. They get ready.
Hey, what's the name of that shit you said put in your tooth?
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So
come on, G. Bakhtiari just leveled that
nigga. 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping This big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Aaron Rodgers has a cannon because that should have been anybody else that's a pick.
It's third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the
I don't know. Brady can get that bitch in there too. That motherfucker got a cannon too.
And then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans.
Oh, you was a bitch. That was on your dude.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's taken inside his own 40.
I don't know. I don't understand why that shit wasn't high, why it was so low, and why it was straight to you. And why the fuck am I in the goal line?
As they take over.
Los Angeles here, they're going to have the ball again on offense. And how about
everybody done adapted my 2-4-5.
Lone undefeated team left. 6-0. First time they've had that since 2001 when they were in St. Louis with the likes of Isaac Bruce, and Kurt Warner.
Yeah, and think about what they're doing now.
Trash, bro.
It evokes memories of that team. That team did it in the Midwest.
I think
now they're out on the West Coast doing it. This team is 10-1 on the road under their young coach Sean McVay. Absolutely fearless about going out and taking on people. They're 7-0 against the AFC. And if they make a Super Bowl run, they'll feel really good about whoever they play on the other side. But how about Jared Goff? People wanted to say that he was the best as a rookie.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
That was my fault.
37
Instead of playing where I was fucking telling myself to play, I was... Bitch, get out of here. Why would you... See, that's why the fuck you...
They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
You play special teams with the special ed.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see
y'all dead scantly, bro. Oh, shit. Who's that motherfucker?
And there he goes. 20, 10, touchdown.
Bro.
Packers.
That is just Brandon Champion. What are you talking about, bro?
NFL record at 109 yards.
Have you seen any of his college highlights?
The extra point to come. Crosby connects on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
Bro, you gonna have to stop by tomorrow and smoke a J with me. Play some real mad next to each other.
Kick return TD. Here's yet another kickoff.
Get your ass beat for real.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Who the fuck is this, man?
As he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now out on the field. Here
hey,
comes
don't Braxton Miller play for the Patriots too?
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 27.
Does he play?
From the gun, here's Goff.
Yeah, he's coming.
Nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Mike Daniels in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A shotgun snap for Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
Man, we take a horrible angle.
A really nice
I thought I was going to fucking change to the nigga behind you. It only makes sense.
Goff on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it
That's what I'm talking about, boy, because if that was Kentrell Bright, he was off on it.
And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense?
That head-to-head you won it the other day. This is why you couldn't wait to play it. Yeah, I got a new team. I'm going to show you. I'm going to beat your ass, too, huh?
Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Yeah. That's why you couldn't wait to play. Oh, what the fuck, man? Bro, that should just be genuine. Bro, that should just be knowledge, bro. Like, it shouldn't change your direction of running, bro.
I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Ooh.
He's going to be taken down. They sack him back.
That's what he played for? I had him on my team last year. That motherfucker was sweet.
Coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Hold on, man. This shit loud as fuck. Alright, you ready?
On second down, here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. It's caught inside the 25.
Man, come on, bro. You know what team this is. You know who that is. I can see if I was throwing that to one of the rookies.
The days when quarterbacks would try this, they were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm probably going to have some chicken for the game tomorrow. It's like 40 pieces here. I was tripping. What the fuck
The
was
first
that
red
for?
zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. The quick slant caught.
Oh, come on,
down
bro.
right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And give him a full 10 yards there, second and goal.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
26. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. One back in the game, that's Jones, second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Jimmy Graham, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for
You don't even know the high shit I just did, cuz.
They can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes
Why the
through
fuck
for
did
them.
I just flick the right stick trying to kick the ball?
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Why, bro? I'm just so impressed with the way this weed just made me feel. Like,
Crosby on now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Speaking of Gurley, he was really good again in their win against Denver. Career-high 208 yards versus the Broncos.
And what did we talk about in preseason? I have to bring it back. We talked about potential candidates for MVP. He's one of my strong ones. And when you're leading the NFL in rushing yards, scrimmage yards, and touchdowns, which is 11 through the first 6 weeks, we need to talk about him as the MVP because the epicenter of their offense is Todd Gurley. Whether he's running it, catching it, or creating space for other people to do their thing, Todd Gurley, one of the best players in the NFL.
On first down, it's Gurley. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw on second down is gone. That's right. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And give him a gain of 37. On first and goal, Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are now just a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. Now Goff will lead the Rams up to go for 2. Goff now looks to throw. Goes right side.
Oh, come on.
And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game.
Good. Let it fire it up.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go.
I'm so worried about him going to the outside.
Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now it's Rodgers. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Matt Longacre in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now Goff dumps it off to Gurley. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Make a move,
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Like
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage just come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. On first down, gone. And to the right side here, complete.
That's crazy.
Bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
One of the advantages of zone defense is I remember is being able to see the play develop in front of you. But the disadvantage is when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Black 20. Check. 42. Whirling. Whirling. Watch the snap. Watch the snap. Obama. Obama. Obama.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Goff. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Now Goff on first down. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A very solid gain of 27.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And it's
on the face.
Clinton Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Come here. Turn that light on. Yeah. Come here.
Hey, check 26.
Stand right here.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Breaks through the contact. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers.
Come on.
Devontae Adams taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Stand over there with your back against the door like you're about to sit down. Show them what I'm talking about. Look. Put your back against the wall. Like that. And don't move until I say move.
Extra point try now for Crosby.
Like this.
Crosby.
Like you've been sitting on the toilet.
Open your legs a little bit. Open your legs. Don't stand up. Sit back down. Hold your hands up.
Crosby on now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time, do you try
gonna do this
something?
all day over Daddy house. And then when you go to Mommy house, I'm gonna tell her to make you do this shit. And if you don't do it, I'm gonna have Jay Sean make you do it. And if you throw a fit, I'm gonna come get you and make you do it.
You may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Straight ahead of you.
And that one falls
Straight in front of you.
incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at its second
like
down.
This. Like that. Yeah. In front of you. In front of you. No.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Goff again. Going for the deep ball. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Sit down a little bit.
And they take
right there.
possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Make sure you breathe.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Hands up.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
No, put him out in front of you like you had him the first time. Yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, trust me.
Hey, check 26. Zoom.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Hands out.
Rodgers.
The more I see your hands out, the more longer you're going to stand there.
In the early going, 8 of 10. It's 1st down.
You don't listen, this is what happens. Don't touch your face.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hands up. Not that high. Out in front of you. No, stop turning. Straight out in front of you. Yeah, just like that. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Hey, check 26. Looking up.
Now Rodgers going to throw again. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 37. And Crosby puts it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So they get
hands out.
Increase their lead.
Stop playing with me. Put some hands out.
Excellent way to end a drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
Sit down.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Fucking hell.
So
there you go, tackle ball, Crosby.
2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back, Charles and I.
Get them hands where they're supposed to be at.
Quarter number 3.
Hands in front of you. Sit down. Every time you don't have them hands in front of you, you're going to sit down some more.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Sit down some more.
Run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes
Not
out
that
to
far.
the 25-yard line.
You back
Here's
up.
the Los Angeles
Right there.
offense as they get set to take
Hands
possession.
out in front
They
of
have
you.
the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I
Hands
never
out.
want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
you're gonna do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hands out.
On second down, here's Goff. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind.
Hands up.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And got him in. It's Woods.
Not that high.
Well upfield across
Stop
the
playing with me.
35.
What we've been talking about the whole
Nice
time.
gain of 21 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 19.
Hands
He's
out.
going to take this one back to the 37-yard
Stop
line.
playing with me. You move him again,
First
and I'm going to test your
possession in the
ass.
3rd quarter, an interception. possession, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The Packers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Get your hands out.
Draw play. Rodgers to Montgomery. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is fielded at the 7. Oh, twisting away. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here. 1st and 10 at their own 21. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And now running right through it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
Arms out.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball
Stand
free.
Up. All the way up. Get off the door. Put your arms down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct.
Come here.
No pick, just incomplete that time.
When I tell you don't do something, you don't do it. So if I say stop sucking your thumb, I mean stop sucking your thumb.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
You understand what I'm saying? What I say?
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of
Don't
that
pick your
defense
scabs,
right there?
all right?
The zone was
I catch
absolutely
you picking your
locked up
scab
tight.
again,
He was trying to
you're going
force
to do
it
it
in there on
again.
3rd
This
down.
time,
if there's
I'm
a
going to
time
make
to
you sit
force it, he
lower.
felt like
And
he
I'm going to
needed to
make
make
you
a
sit
play,
longer.
right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Do you
3rd
understand
down,
me?
you got to try and find
Keep
something.
your hands off
There's
your
nothing
face.
available there
Do you
for him.
understand me?
Here's
What did I
Johnny
just say?
Hecker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Keep your hands off your what? All right. Go ahead. Do what you want to do. I catch you doing it again. You already know.
Packers getting ready to go. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
Yeah.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
319.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And an alley to run.
Oh, my God, bro. You are not that sweet, bro.
It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And that'll make it a 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Reset. Hey, easy.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I'm sorry, Dad.
The Packers on 3rd down.
Q was
Not
good.
good.
What
0
you
for
saying?
4 thus far.
What's up,
This is
Don?
3rd and 4.
What you know good, motherfucker?
Just comes from my
To
nephew.
throw, it's Rodgers. Incomplete.
Oh,
Nearly
it's for your
the
night.
pick they needed. They would have loved
No,
one there, but at least it does
They
get
got
them to 4th down.
I think they got their last.
Partner, the
They
way
seen
this
like
offense has
next week.
marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete
Yeah,
pass on
no,
3rd
no,
down,
no,
isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out.
Shit over here on this Mad 19. What?
Yeah, I know you don't speak that language.
Nah. I ain't playing
They'll
that.
break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
What's the old ass doing that, bro? No, I'm just-
319.
oh, him.
Oh,
Come
and now
on,
movement
bro.
and a whistle, and they may have to
What the
rethink
fuck?
their
Hey, you know
plans
what,
on
Sean? You
4th
can have
down.
this dude. Oh, yeah, he is on your team.
Here's J.K. Scott now, standing just outside his own
What
goal
you
line.
on that, 2K?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually turn on this Call of Duty and see what it's
And he
like.
deserves a bronze leg as he
I ain't
gets
played
this
it
one
yet.
away.
Nah, I ain't played it
It's
yet.
taken on the 25. Well, he wasn't too
Yeah, I
far from
probably won't
breaking
get it
that. Officially,
unless Cuz
give him
decide to
15.
get it.
And that
And
will
then if
come
he
the
decide to
offense
get
as
it,
they
I
take
get it.
over. And the Rams getting set to go now. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run their playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now.
Who is that, Cooper Kupp?
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And there's another
Cooper Kupp
completion
hurt.
to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to
Higbee?
overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
Earlier today.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to
Oh,
the
I don't even know one
outside,
of
trying to
them
get
niggas.
to the perimeter, but not a whole
Nah,
lot of room there. But there's got
one
to
that
be one
plays for one of the
positive to
2K
that.
League
If you
teams.
keep moving laterally, creases
Like,
tend to
they
develop
be
as the
having, like,
game moves
Miami,
on, and they can
Boston.
run it back inside later.
Oklahoma and shit like that.
He plays for
Goff now on
the
second down.
something.
And the hit jarred it loose.
It was Demon
It's
JT or
incomplete.
something like that.
Who they look like in the NBA? Because they all look like the NBA players. They're
And
just
see the
different.
ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
Nah, he just
Guess
walked
what?
on and
Creates a lot of
a
confusion,
throw-in.
kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
This is caught. It's close. And he gets Gets this one inside the 15, just a yard
Who
or
is
two
this
shy of the
motherfucker?
10. The 21 yards there
What
as
is
they
his
convert
name?
on third.
Who sent these motherfuckers? You ever want to eat something, your wife brought home, but you know she would cry? You know, like literally cry.
Gone. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Bro.
Free safety, Clinton Dix,
Ha
the man
ha.
to make the play there on the
He
defensive
handed the
side.
game right back to us,
Quarterbacking
bro.
101. Never
Fuck
force the
is you
ball
doing?
into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Goff throwing again.
Oh,
The 6.
oh, that's janky as fuck, bro.
Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams have got this back to a one-score game. Zerline now for the PAT. This time, the extra point up and good. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's time for them to go to bed.
What's the matter, son?
Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take
What
the
you doing,
field.
son?
They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. Randall Cobb on the breakaway. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb, 69 yards.
Bro, why would they not do the Lambeau League, bro?
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now Crosby for the point after. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Crosby on now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Nifty move. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw on 2nd down is gone. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the 1st quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. We got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, man. This is
they give him
fucking
27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Talking to Sean.
On 1st down, it's gone.
Yeah.
1st down to his left. And, oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to be
hell no, you wasn't sliding. When you was sliding? After I hit you?
Game over before it's over. But that one,
bro, that was how you wait so late to slide?
Absolutely, it was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
Have you ever ran with the ball and slid? Look, he had to look at the replay like, damn, I did wait a little. Like, he got a little fucked up. My bad, Jared. My bad. That was on me. Oh my God, what are you doing?
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep
I'm mad half the Packers O-line got fucking taped. Black fat. Bro, that was a Superman ball.
Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Man, my youngest boy was just pissed at me.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And intercepted.
Ugly as fuck.
LaMarcus Joyner with a pick, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Johnny Lucas.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that
pick.
it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead,
I think a quarterback's throwing in my way.
sitting out and trying to drain some clock. It's almost
Think of
like
playing games during the day.
We've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it.
I just want to go to the beach in the sun. SPS 40 and get where I lay. Fuck no.
To his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Little more and more each and every other play.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2
That's
yards.
really blunt.
You made your deal for 2K already?
Hell no. On the prelude.
I'm talking to somebody on the game.
Gets him a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that.
You know goddamn well I'm playing that goddamn 2K.
With him running the team, that you could actually maybe write this game off? Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Oh my God.
As he pulls it in.
He retarded. He thought he was still up.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker. And they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. And that's exactly what they did
like
there.
This in real life.
Here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Huh?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Why are you so mad, man? God damn, don't you hope he do too?
A play fake to Gurley.
Right, motherfucker.
He'll buy some time right.
This fucking catch is better, dude. Look who it is.
Down to the 10. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Goff now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nick Perry in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining,
I had
they
more
took a
faith in us
sack on
getting you
1st
before
and
you get the ball out of
goal.
there.
But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now it's gone. Right side complete. That's Woods. And here he'll get it
that
down
was a good little juke.
He
actually pretty nice with the juke.
But now they're up against a 3rd and goal. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Now gone. And that is incomplete.
You got to put it on him, man.
Those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist
Boy,
when you're
you
this
sound
close
like
to
you
the goal
swimming.
line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
It was in his face, but he wasn't even out his cut yet. He was too annoyed about getting hit.
So a field goal gets you back within a score, but they're going to go for the bigger chunk here. Kicking team on the sidelines. Offense on for 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, you bitch. And I tried to pick that shit off. I was right in there.
So hold everything here. This one's not.
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but
Oh,
it certainly
no.
felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Ooh, if he come up out of that, he's scantly for another one.
Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right, because ball security is paramount. And you got a small cushion. A field goal can tie you, but you don't even think that way. Just take care of the ball, close out the game.
Will they close it out? We're about to find out. Rodgers looking to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. As they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rodgers to Montgomery on the draw. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
What was that, Mark Band?
The Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. The Packers on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get get this well past midfield before being stopped.
Valdez Scantling, baby.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And some room to run now. There they are. Stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
319! 319!
They'll run forward with Montgomery, and he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
You said what?
Montgomery taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Packers add 6 to their lead.
All you have to do is block that and take it back.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
That seemed crazy as shit.
Crosby on now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. 5 seconds, 4 seconds.
Just a tip in the future, don't call no huddle. Just let the play come back and pick the plays as quick as possible. Alright.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
It's the second round of the Madden Ultimate Team Playoffs. It's the coach in Orlando as we get you set for the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos. I'll talk to you again at halftime. But for the call of this one, let's send it out to our EA Sports broadcast team. It's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
What team am I?
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
On the return, Jabril Peppers. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
You don't want to fumble. Fumble was bad.
Here's the now 30-year-old running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Charles, I think sometimes maybe we take LaShawn McCoy for granted. Been in the league since 2009. He's played 12 or more games every season as a running back. 30 years old this year. What do you see for his future?
I still see a very bright future for him, and you're exactly right. We do kind of take him for granted. Remember, he was in Philadelphia. Then he goes to Buffalo. Buffalo goes through the playoff drought before last season. And the Eagles, they win a Super Bowl without him. So, yeah, we forget just how special he is. But I do think with his running style, he's got many more seasons left.
What is? Man, I would, but I'm about to go to bed, little bro. Yeah, I played them all. Yeah.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. A strong safety, Mike Adams, that time. They're in coverage.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Barry on the punt as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the 4-time Pro Bowler and 2010 Comeback Player of the Year, and that's Michael Vick.
One of the most unique players in NFL history. You remember the snappy left-handed throw? The ability to break a play wide open with his legs. Absolutely dynamic, explosive, and rarely ever caught from behind.
A 1st down throw coming for Vick. Throw left side, complete to Moss. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
Hit the wrong button.
All the way
That was me. The computer.
76 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
To return, it's Peppers. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
Now Rodgers looking deep for Adams. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second down, it's McCoy. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Rodgers now to throw on third down. And that is incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taken in at the 22. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And Denver getting set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Out left to Shaheen. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be third down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Here's Michael Vick. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. Jabril Peppers deep to receive. This is taken around the 12. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is.
Stop swinging so hard.
They had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And he stopped immediately there. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to the booth right after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. To throw, it's Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't played before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Throwing Vic, and this is going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowl corner, Marcus Peters, there to make the play.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And Bryant's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
This is fielded at the goal line. Past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Don't work.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
On play action. Now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The Packers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. But how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. Room here. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. Touchdown, Packers. LaShawn McCoy, 83 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room.
Well, stop picking him up before you drop him on accident. I got to beat your ass.
And take the locker room, regroup, and start over.
You know you can't hold his weight controlling him. You can't control his weight in every which way you want to take him at all times. So don't do it at all.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now Michael Vick and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Gurley again here on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 6, and that will be the final play of this first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fielded about a yard deep. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Another carry now for Gurley. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Urlacher. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
My hair.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And left side here, it's good. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down.
Oh my God, that shit's so slow in this game, bro.
LaShawn McCoy unable to get to the marker. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the gun, Vick. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a 1st down.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. It's so compact. Yet the ball comes off of his hand, and it just whistles to the receiver.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And a nice spin into some open field. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Vic will look to throw on first down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Grover Quinn. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. And that's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now Rodgers gotta have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
Holding offense.
So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
Shut the
That's what I
fuck
think. I'm
up,
pretty
bro.
sure that the
Know what you
bench is
talking
saying
about.
take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Now Gurley. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now the Packers going to take another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Vic. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Urlacher. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. 5. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
Still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. You gave the stat early on that he's one of just 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards last year. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Randy Moss, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Michael Vick now leading his offense back out there. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another 4th quarter comeback?
And it's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this happen to too many people before, too many teams. They've got to find a way to shut him down.
Here we go again for the grizzled vet. Back to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. He'll look to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. He's back to throw. Oh, little 360. And he can't get a throw.
How?
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
How, bro?
Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. And Ingram holds it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Vick to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Michael Vick. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience?
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. To return, it's Peppers. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
I can't fucking
and they're going to set
stop
up
that shit,
shop
bro.
at the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Somebody tell Charles Davis to eat a dick.